That's it for silver, so we'll move on to gold. Checking with chat. Might give him pro. I can see that actually, giving pro to the... we're talking about the Chaos Dwarf with Guard, Stand Firm, and Dauntless. Potentially going pro. Yeah, I suppose I can see that. That's an interesting choice. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see how that works out for you. So having a look at gold then, finally. Finally in the pyramid. We got steel after this. So where are my gold notes? My gold notes are there. And we've also got the spike to look at with gold. There we go. Right, so we've had 2 games already. Fallen Glory, who is in chat and can tell me all about it, with his gold and... What the hell is that face? I can't really tell on my tablet. I'm on the wrong channel now. And I can't check what that face is. Oh yes I can, there we go. Cream Orc. Okay. Awkward face apparently. So gold, awkward face. I don't know why you're saying awkward face, because it looks like your lizard team did beat the other lizard team. Was that a lizard off? A Faber Finest the other lizards? No, sorry, Faber Finest aren't. Faber Finest are the High Elves of Smocko, of course, yes. Where are they? There they are. The High Elves of Smocko. So, what happened to Smocko this season? Smocko... I'm usually afraid of Smocko when I play him, but he's had a really bad season, it looks like, which is a shame. And unexpected. And Happier Plague Friends, the Nurgle team, that really crazy Nurgle team that developed incredibly quickly in a short space of time, took on the Imperial Marshes, who were the Everlisman team from Undo. Yeah. Okay, so let's check my notes. Let's check the scoreboard first of all, actually. So back to the leaderboard. What has that changed? Nothing, I think. So top 4, I think Fallen Glory has actually got himself into a playoff position, and he has. So that's the first thing. Because top 4 have a playoff, and bottom two, yeah, that makes sense. Bottom 2, I believe, get relegated, but maybe somebody in chat can correct me on that, because maybe it's a playoff for relegation. That also makes sense, I guess, but I think bottom 2 get relegated, so they make space for... Or is it bottom 4 get relegated? I asked this at the start of the stream, actually. There's definitely some relegation in gold, and I guess it's all 4, maybe. It's the halfling face. Yeah, okay, sure. I believe that. Right, so Pudding Squad and Elementals have... No, Pudding Squad haven't played, sorry. Elementals and Happier Plague Friends have basically put themselves into playoff contention. And Smocko is definitely out of playoff contention, and Imperial Marshes are definitely out of playoff contention with that matchup. Positron Mike still has to play. Yeah, that's true as well. So, I'm going to take a little bit longer on gold, I think, because gold is obviously the top thing. So, Positron Mike can still push Fallen Glory out of the playoff spot, and Magnus doesn't have a chance, unfortunately, because Magnus has also had a terrible season. Unfortunately, it looks like Magnus and the Orcs are definitely going down, if I understand the relegation properly. But maybe you guys understand the relegation better, especially Fallen, who's in this group. But yeah, Positron Mike is the only one who can upset this round at the moment. But and I guess he plays against the... Yeah, he actually plays against Magnus's Orcs, so... Magnus can get a last round upset, I guess, which means that Positron does stay out of the playoff and is between these 4. But I think, if I understand the relegation correctly, Positron and Smocko are safe. But it's entirely possible that I don't. I need confirmation from an admin on how the relegation works. You don't hear me anymore. Why? Are you sure that that's me and not you? Because everything is fine my end. Let's have a quick look. Nope. Looks to me like everything is fine, so if somebody else can confirm the lack of sound or the sound that exists, then by all means do tell me. Because if you can't hear me, I really have no idea why. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Dead Shores can hear me? Okay. Yeah, I think that's your end, Fallen. Thanks for the confirmation, Dead Shores. Appreciate it. Because yeah, it's confusing when when people tell me something's going wrong and I can't figure out why. Because I mean, it may be that something is going wrong and I can't see what it is, which makes it confusing. But if it's on somebody's end, then you know. No, it's not a problem. Don't apologize. I'm glad you told me. I'd much rather know that you can't hear me than not know. So let's have a look at these teams then. The teams that have played, I mean. So we'll start with Undo. What are my notes on Undo? My notes on Undo say that Undo likes cookies. Yeah, we already knew that though. There was a busted armor on this team, and it's this skink here. So TIE Fighter took a busted armor, and well, he's probably fired. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Just, you know, get rid of the skink, replace the skink, everything's fine. He's a rookie, just get rid of him. And I didn't take this one apparently, so I guess this is MNG. I think he already had the Niggle, so yeah, I guess that's MNG. Because he can't have picked up Niggle and MNG, so yes, he just got missed next game on Stalker as well, but apparently no level ups. At least I don't have any notes for level ups, so I guess not. The Lizard team looks pretty good overall, so you know, they can continue their career in Silver and maybe re-promote next season. So Smocko and his High Elves, I really don't understand what happened here, because I know Smocko is a top-level coach. I mean, I understand that he's getting beaten up by Smash teams probably, but Bash teams probably, but otherwise don't know what happened there. You can mute browser tabs apparently. Yes, you can. Okay, that's what happened. Makes perfect sense. So we had a level up, and we had a loner who picked up Miss Next Game, and it looks like the loner wasn't hired, so that makes sense. There was a loner who picked up Miss Next Game. And who's the level up? The level up was on Rinfelion. Where's he? Rin. I see no Rinfelion. There he is. So we got a catcher who picked up Block. Nice and basic level up, basically. So we got a Blodge catcher now, which, you know, is normal development for High Elf team. Also, Smocko is out of contention, so he can continue his career, I think, in Silver as well, and maybe re-promote, or of course, retiring teams is also an option. With Gold as well, sometimes there's some circulation because some of the top teams decide to retire, so that is worth mentioning as well. If for whatever reason one of the top 4 teams do decide to retire, then 5th place gets to go into the playoff or to go into the next season. 6th place, 7th place, etc. It does work like that as well. But assuming that, given the coaches here, I think everybody's going to continue. So Smocko and Undo are in a bit of trouble this season. Fallen, do you understand the relegation? Because if you do, you can clarify it right now for me, and then I can stop guessing. So Fallen's going to retire. There we go. That's that's something. But do you understand how the relegation works? Is it bottom 2 out? Is it a playoff for who goes out? Is it all 4 out? How does the relegation work? But if Fallen Glory is going to retire, then it doesn't matter. Positron Mike is going to finish in the top of the table regardless of the result in that case. Last 4 out. Okay, unless people retire. So yes, 4 into playoff and 4 get relegated back down to Silver. And then brand new 4 next season. That makes sense, but I wanted clarification talking about it. And the other 2 teams were Fallen Glory with this team that's going to retire. I guess you're retiring because of the games, not because of the team, because the team looks pretty good. So I guess that you just want less games to play. That would make a lot of sense. What notes do I have for Fallen Glory? I have a level up on 2 players. Magenta, this skink who picked up Sure Feet, and Cassis, this skink who picked up... That's not Sure Feet, that's Sprint. Sorry, picked up Sprint, and another diving tackle skink, because Fallen Glory loves his diving tackle on skinks. Build a new team and continue Underworld in Bronze. Yeah, okay, so less games. Makes perfect sense. You were playing 3 games no, you weren't. You were just playing 2 games. Yeah, so you're sticking with 2 games. Okay, I see. Well, 3 games with the with the cups, probably. So, this team is going to retire and spend its final days rotting away in wood, probably, or maybe it'll come back in the future at some point. And last team was this really quick development team that had some really disgusting development, actually. Yeah, and there's a Pestigore with Leap. Leaping Pestigores are always good fun. And I think that was the only level up, and the only thing worth mentioning. It was indeed. So, still left to play. We have D-Man's Dirty Delights, which is a Beer Monkey. So, shout out to Beer Monkey. Are there numbers in Beer Monkey's name as well? I have a feeling that there are, actually. Why do people put numbers in their names? Just to confuse me. Because I don't want to shout out a random Beer Monkey, I want to shout out the Beer Monkey. And where the hell is Beer Monkey? Can't see him. Okay, really can't see him. I've got way too many people in this list. If anybody knows the numbers of Beer Monkey's name off the top of the head, please do let me know, and I will shout him out. But I know there are numbers in his name, and I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head. So, if I get it in chat, I'll shout him out. But shout out to Beer Monkey anyway. He's also a Twitch streamer from ICBBL, and yeah, generally speaking, good fun to watch. He plays a lot in CCL as well, and he's having a pretty good run with another Skaven team at the moment. I don't remember the exact record off the top of my head, but I do know that he's in contention at least for playoffs at the moment. So yes, the Augmented Beards Dark Elves take on Beer Monkey's Skaven, and Magnus's Orcs take on Positron Mike's Chaos Dwarfs. They are Chaos Dwarfs, aren't they? Yes, they are Chaos Dwarfs. So that's the final rounds there. Hey, Kobe! Ah, Kobe, go back to the stream at the very beginning of the stream, because of you, I made sure that I had a face cam at the start of this video and at the start of this stream. So I will probably highlight it and put it up, but if you want to see my face, it's at the beginning of this video. Or you know what, just for Kobe, we'll have another face reveal. Here we go. You called me out and you wanted a face reveal. Hi, this is my face. Nice to see you. What face cam? Interesting. Yeah. So there we go. There's there's that as well. I did that at the start of the video because you weren't the only person who asked me about my face. So I'll explain it again when everybody's actually here. I don't use the face cam because it completely tanks my CPU and it sometimes completely kills the stream. So my face and my voice tend to be out of sync and it's always a problem. That's why I don't use it. There we go. Just making fun of that. That's fine. Yeah. So that's. I think that's everything for gold. So the four teams are going to basically be the Chaos Dwarf going up because the Elementals are retiring. So we're going to see, assuming that nobody retires from here, Positron Mike, Nibbanon, Beer Monkey, Augmented Beard, plus the guys who get through the playoff. There's no playoff. It's a straight promotion then, I guess, for silver. So plus the 4 guys who get promoted from silver. There's probably no playoff in that case. That makes perfect sense. All right, that's it for gold. Let's move on to steel. Editor AD again, just quickly at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching this rundown. I will let this play out with a clip from the last game, if applicable as well, like last week and like every week going forward, I hope. It is worth keeping in mind, though, that this week's rundown was actually for a 2-week period, so if I didn't look at your team, it's because you haven't played your game yet. Or I forgot you, but I hope I didn't forget anybody. I hope so. If I did forget anybody, though, please leave that in the comments as well. Thank you very much for watching this rundown. I'll leave it here for today. I hope to see you in the next one, and good luck, have fun in your games on the pitch. Bye-bye, guys. I'll leave the bull there for now with some zombies surrounding it, and let's start our mission by 1-dying this guy into a 2-die. Well, Claw isn't doing things yet, but it would be asking a lot to get it immediately, so that's fair enough. I could stomp him, and I probably will. I could stomp the tree, though. That's much more What's the word? Appealing, that's the word. That'll do. If he's smart, he won't stand firm, because he's going to get stomped if he stands firm. Timber! Alright, let's try the pickup first, though. Another Swede. Those candies are taking over ICBBL. Yeah. Well, I don't know too much Swedish, but I do know Grodingle, and that's about as far as my Swedish goes when I'm doing something else at the same time. Perfect. The tree is out, and the Apo is gone, and the bribe is gone.